Okay, we are here with a 2v2, a little spooky theme here. Turin and I are going to be playing as the vampire accounts against what looks to be Lizardmen and the Dawe, man. Are you stoked on this?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. So we got a lot of armor, so I actually think the Strigoi Ghoul King might be pretty good.
Dude, it's so crazy you said that, because right as you said it, I chose the Strigoi Ghoul King on
I think it's time for the double Strigoi beatdown.
Dude,
we'll do it.
I'm going ghoul theme for sure.
Gonna be fun because, you know, again, he has great armor piercing values and he has anti-large for the dinosaurs and applies poison, so I think he's pretty good against old Croc-Gar. Yeah. So it's gonna be fun, man. So what are you looking at for your main army? What are you thinking?
Honestly, I'm thinking I'm gonna go with a lot of ghouls.
Yeah, just go full ghoul theme.
Yeah, just ghoul it up, man.
We'll need to have you fight the dinosaurs then, because I feel like ghouls will trade okay with sauruses and skinks, but they'll definitely do nothing against the Dawi. Like, they're horrid against armor.
Dude, couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
in
get
fact,
some.
It even says weak against armor for them.
Yeah, I think it's actually in the tooltip too.
Yeah.
So that's definitely saying something.
And some crypt ghouls in there. Get some crypt ghouls in there, and I think maybe squeeze in a Vargulf.
Yeah, Vargulfs are really actually impactful against the dwarves. They're incredibly tough to stop. They have big mass, but the one thing you got to watch out for is like Croc-Gar will annihilate Vargulfs. Like, he'll knock it over, he'll just beat it down, and just go full Jurassic Park on it. So
maybe it's not really worth it to bring a Vargulf if I'm not going to bring multiple ones.
Yeah, I mean, one is okay as long as you like have it on the dwarf side of the battlefield, and we can kind of like inundate Croc-Gar with other threats. I think we'll be okay.
Okay. Now, have you used the corpse cards?
Yeah, corpse cards aren't bad. They're not bad. Yeah, they're a little tricky. You know, my issue with corpse cards is they're very slow moving, and if you're like trying to pace it with your army, they have like 23 movement speed, so like it really kind of delays the pace at which you get to the enemy army, which is really frustrating.
Good point. Okay.
So like we're probably gonna have laser dinosaurs. We're probably gonna have artillery, just like, you know, all the typical, trollish things over there. So again, it can get destroyed very easily too before it gets to the battle.
Right.
But it's good if it like gets to the battle for sure. It can do some work. And let's get some Blood Knights.
Now here's another question: Vargeists, are they worth it in this scenario?
I don't think so. Vargeists are pretty I mean, they can do okay against the dwarves, but again, they have light armor, so Quarrelers will destroy them. Chameleon Skinks will destroy them. Thunderers will take them out pretty easily. They're just very vulnerable. Where they really shine is against factions like, I think, the Beastmen, who have light armor across the board on most infantry and don't have the best like ranged missiles. I don't know if I'm a fan of Vargeist here. I mean, if for thematics, they're cool. You know? What are you thinking? I know you want to. You just want more haggard, like ghoulish creatures.
I do. Well, okay, so I've taken Crypt Ghouls, I've taken Karen Wraiths. I have another White King here. So
you really need to fight you have to fight the Lizardmen with that army, because Karen Wraiths are very inefficient against the dwarves because of the magic damage. And also Karen Wraiths have like really pitiful combat stats, so they struggle with the high melee.
I'm actually dropping them. I'm going to put more Crypt Ghouls in.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
just go full Crypt Ghoul, man. It'll be fun.
Where's the Crypt Ghouls? Always happens to me.
Do it.
I'll just take...
It's going to be fun, man. I believe.
I just took a unit of Skeleton Spearmen.
Yeah, that's useful. I have some Blood Knights as well as the Dire Pack, so I have pretty good anti-large.
Screwed myself out of 384. I accidentally double-clicked my Skeleton Spearman. It's all right. We'll have fun.
Yeah, that's not like a serious amount. It's pretty negligible there. Oh, and I forget to... I think I may have forgotten to actually select my spells, or maybe I did it early on in the cast and I just can't remember, but...
Oh, I just chose Soul Leech, Invocation, Heck, and...
Yeah. Soul Blight's good in this matchup. Soul Blight's going to be good.
Which one's Soul Blight?
Soul Blight is the one that lowers weapon strength and armor.
Dude,
it's really good. It's an AoE spell from Lord of Death. You know, against Dawi, it's really good, and also against the dinos, it's not bad because Saurus Warriors still have 60 armor. Yeah, so being able to kind of mitigate some of that is really good.
Yeah, they're gonna be hitting like trucks too.
Look how edgy these tents are over here. These Dark Elf tents.
Dude, look at it, man. Where are they?
It's really funny if you actually like walk like one of your characters. You see how they have like this
destroy the tents. It's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty cool, like marching over it with dinosaurs. But if you zoom in pretty close to the tents, you notice how there's like slave. Like Dark Elf slave, like
little slave pens and everything.
No, it actually has like the corpses of the slaves. If you look closely,
I'm sitting here all zoomed out and everything.
Did I pick the spells? Yes, I did. Okay, good. I'm not a noob. Not a noob this day.
Yeah, I remember that during your stream. You didn't. You just completely shit the bed on it.
Yeah, I'm having troubles, man. All right, so let's get this haggard vampire horde over here. Get my Crypt Ghouls or Crypt Horrors back here. You're the Crypt Ghoul Lord today. You gotta remember that.
Yeah, man.
And we don't have to worry about flying threats, really, but we do have to watch out for kind of a laser lizards as well as organ guns. So organ guns are pretty monstrous now.
Oh, yeah.
So we need to close the distance and, get balls deep in there and have some fun, hopefully.
I've got my Terrorgeist here and everything, so we should have a lot of fun.
Oh, did you bring a regular Terrorgeist too?
Oh, I just brought a normal Terrorgeist.
Yeah, on the Strigoi Ghoul King, right?
Yeah.
I love that how they have a shriek ability. It's so fun.
Yeah, that's why that's exactly why I took it. I was like, you know what? If we're playing.
What are they in lore? Like, what are Terrorgeists exactly? Like, what are their origins?
Undead Varghulfs.
They're Varghulfs that kind of like
Varghulf,
sprouted
like
wings.
amalgamation or some shit. Like I can't remember 100%.
Yeah.
But like so when you bought a Vargeist, because you see Vargeists have wings, right?
Yeah.
Little tiny little like chicken wings.
Do they? Let me.
Yeah.
Do you have one?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me come over and look at it.
Oh no, I'm sorry. At home I do.
Okay.
So when you buy a Varghulf, it
Yes.
can either be a Varghulf or a Terrorgeist. In the actual, in tabletop, you decide, you choose.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I can't,
So you have the option of making it flying or just putting it on the ground.
yeah, like the Terrorgeist has got like it's a corrupted something, and I can't remember exactly what it is right now.
Yeah.
The lore behind it is kind of crazy though.
Yeah, because some of your first lore videos were on the vampire counts, right?
Yeah, mainly the Vampire Wars. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all about those Vampire Wars.
Are you playing any Mortal Empires campaigns right now? Just like single player?
So I was playing like heavily into the battle.
Do it.
Heavily into the Vortex campaigns. I started a Tyrion campaign just to see.
Yeah.
Do we want to swap here?
No, it's
they
well,
just kind of turtled up. It looks like.
let's just engage because like it's actually I think it's good for us if they blob. Because then I have a Mortis engine, so as long as it doesn't take too much damage, I'm going to run it over into the forest. So I'm going to go here and then kind of like collapse in on him. So if you just want to like wrap around the top of that Dawi.
Yeah, on it.
Because I don't think it's worth like us crossing over when we're taking artillery fire. So
Agreed.
So he has Krokar over here. It looks like he's on is he on Grimlock? Yeah, of course he is. Okay.
But I haven't
Oh,
actually
no,
played
Laser
Mortal
Lizard.
Empires yet.
Yeah, I thought about starting like a single player campaign. So if any of you guys like have suggestions on what you'd like me to play, I don't even know where to begin.
You play the Dawi. Bring it to the west. Go fight the.
Yeah, I thought about Dawi, but I also thought the Beastmen because they start right next to Skaven Blight, which is like pretty cool and new.
Oh,
So
that's
I
good.
thought-
That's a good point.
Yeah, and like nobody really plays the Haggard Beastmen, so I feel like they need some
You're
love.
the Haggard Lord of the Beastmen.
I know, I feel like I am, so I need to do him proud.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's engage. I got some Blood Knights. I'm just kind of watching Krokar up in the shadows. Look at him just up here thinking he owns the place. Oh, Chameleon Skanks. Little trolls.
Oh, dude, look at you. Yeah, man. You have to get.
I should be able to get him with my Dire Pack. All right, here we go. I'm going to engage in the front line. Pull that Mortis engine back. Get these guys going here. And here we go. Great. All right, so my Dire Pack was able to catch those guys, I think. So Krokar, I need to get the Blood Knights on you. Let's get my caster back here and cast the Soul Blade.
I'm gonna wrap around. I'm gonna charge his front line.
Do it to
The
it.
dwarf front line here, but I'm actually gonna wrap around this big old rock.
Let's pull you guys back. Man, the Dire Pack's just feasting on those chameleons. It's definitely pretty good so far. Get that going, Krokar. Get him, Krokar.
Get him.
Doesn't Krokar sound like someone from King of the Hill a little bit?
Yeah, dude, just all sorts of
You know.
surly.
Let's get some Crypt Ghouls back here on those Skink Skirmishers. Some armor-piercing damage in the front line. Oh, I accidentally cast it on the pretty Haggard. It's going well over here versus the Dino so far.
Oh.
I feel like it's not too bad. Oh, look at the mighty Stegodon. The Blood Knights are about to just go ham in the back line. Are you summoning ghouls with the Strigoi
Dude,
Master?
I did, man. The ghoul
Is it glorious?
summoned.
Look at those chameleon skanks. Yes, good, Anakin. Good.
Lining
Blood
up
Knights.
for a death shriek.
Yeah, it's so far so good.
Thunderers.
The big thing in this matchup is like, do you have a Mortis engine yourself over there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just make sure. I'm just trying to keep mine alive. Oh, chain lightning. Yeah, it's quite a fierce battle. My hounds are just chasing these little skanks who are so darn fast. They got the moves, that's for sure. I'm wasting a little bit too much time chasing them. Getting too excited, Ryan.
Yes, get more excited.
How's the battle versus the dwarves going?
Interesting.
It's going good so far?
Yeah.
Good, good.
Getting
Oh no,
that back
Krokar's
line,
coming.
getting that back line.
Krokar is such a terror in the night. You know? Just like,
Yes.
just a menace. And, oh, those chameleon skanks are just kiting me into oblivion. I might be able to actually kill this Krokar right here. I'm kind of trapped. I definitely think the Strigoi Ghoul King, like, is one of the more Haggard lords in the game in terms of his aesthetics.
Oh, absolutely. That's why he's so great.
Yeah, yeah. Let's get these guys collapsing on the back here. I have a pretty good little surround. My Mortis Engine's in good shape. Krokar is going down hard to the Strigoi Ghoul King here.
The Strigoi Ghoul King doth not fuck around.
So, like, what is it? I know you've talked about this before, but what is like the exact lore behind the Strigoi?
So, so the Strigoi. 1 second, I gotta kill some of these Iron Drakes. So,
no worries.
Oh damn, dude, the Skoldeguard just went to town over here. The Strigoi in general are these vampires that got like pretty much so like. Let's go and pop that right here. 1 sec, sorry.
They just got so hog wild, huh?
Dude, just so. Well, basically, what happened was they got like more or less. Their kingdom was completely like overrun by these by a massive greenskin log, and the result was jump on that.
I completely broke this army. Krokar's dead. I got his Stegodon down. The Blood Knights were really good here. They were able to like pin down Krokar and just toss his salad.
Let me get this on that. So basically, like, because they were so upset, more or less, I landed this guy, but I don't know if I should have. They got so upset, they're like, oh no! So they just started eating the blood of the dead, rather than eating, like, living people. And as a result,
it just kind of turned them into these gnarly...
Yeah, it turns them into these feral beasts, because they're not basically, like, sustaining themselves off of, like, humans.
Right, right. And they're supposed to, that's their, like, natural diet.
That's kind of like, yeah, the crux of being an undead and all.
Got it, got it. Okay. Makes sense. Some fancy business. Yeah, because I know there's a lot of like different renditions of Strigoi in media, like that show, The Strain. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
Oh, I haven't. It's so cool.
I actually like it. Yeah, it's like, it's a little campy. You know, it's one of those like network-esque type shows, but it's still like, it's really fun and like, and it's pretty graphic too, like the way that people get turned into the Strigoi.
Oh yeah.
Those friggin' worm things.
Just all sorts of bestial.
Yeah, it's a good show though. So yeah, I think the battle's going well. We did get the dinos down, and Cryptors and Blood Knights and Strigoi Ghoul King was able to really just smash. Man, you got quite a pitched battle over here. Yeah, here, let's double Strigoi. Double Strigoi the Thorgrim right now.
Okay.
Ready? Attack him. Do it, Anakin.
Do it.
Do it. I'm going in hot.
Going in.
Oh man, he's gonna have a rough time right here. I'm gonna Spirit Leech him too. Get the Mortis Engine in here. Get the Cryptors pushing in.
I'm gonna invocation hack on myself.
Yes, get him. Watch out, the guy's coming with his hammer. The Master Engineer. I love the way he just charges all angrily with it. Man, look at Thorgrim. The Strigoi Ghoul King does hit real hard.
Oh yeah, man.
And when you put Bloodlust on himself, it puts his weapon strength up pretty high. So
I went to plot Bloodlust on my Witch King. White King was fighting some stuff, and it doesn't go too well.
Yeah, it's all right. Like, proportionally, you're going to get more value out of casting it on someone like, the Strigoi Ghoul King. I think? I don't know. I could be wrong, but... Yes. The mighty Krokar has fallen. There's some rampaging dinosaurs running around.
Dude, look at this. Just like the double Terrorgeist action, just like...
Yeah, it's pretty great. Man, he's getting ramshackled right now. Oh, man. I'm going for the style points. I'm going to fly up and breathe some Dragon Fire on him.
Oh, yeah,
or
dude,
the Death Shriek.
Down. Dude, Death Shriek for sure.
I don't think it does magic damage, so it's not that great against him, I feel, but it needs to be done. Okay, here we go. Style points.
Might want to engage with some of your stuff here.
Man, that did nothing to him. I'm gonna go finish.
It's better for like units, obviously, like a Death Shriek.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
It's not like the Star Dragon Breath. That's just the destroyer of worlds, you know.
Right.
It's just like I was playing some games versus early access games versus Indie Pride, and he was playing the High Elves and I was playing the Beastmen, and he literally like one-shotted one of my Corporals. It literally brought him down to like 10%. It was insane. Yeah, Star Dragon Breath's very strong, so you definitely need to like.
Blood Ants are getting just completely pummeled by these Canadian Skinks.
Oh, they're just chilling. I've been chasing those guys for like an hour. I just like, it's hopeless. I'm just gonna attack the Dawi.
Oh, Dawi are broken now.
Yeah, that should be it, man.
There
GG.
It is.
Quite a ferocious battle we had there.
Indeed, it was a dual Terrorgeist.
But yeah, I honestly think like if you're playing against the dinosaurs on ladder, like I think that Strigoi Ghoul King, a couple of Cryptors, as well as one group of Blood Knights is going to be really efficient. Blood Knights will beat Coldland Spear Riders. They should be able to pin down Krokar and do some pretty good work as well.
Right.
And Strigoi Ghoul King synergizes pretty well because he can give them Blood Fury to give them a little bit more AP, and then he also, of course, has anti-large and AD and everything.
Yeah, and I mean, I took like a predominantly very like thematic build with just nothing but crypt ghouls and
yeah, and you were fighting the dwarves, which makes it even harder.
But
right?
honestly, no, I mean, I did really well. I mean,
I think it's because you're cryptors, though. You had
honestly,
like 5 of those.
Yeah, honestly, it's because of the cryptors.
And the Mortis engine, you were able to keep it alive, it looks like.
Yeah, it still alive almost the entire fight because I pitched it behind a rock to begin with. But I got into his backline fast with the crypt ghouls or the cryptors, and then there was points where like things weren't engaged. That obviously kind of like was an issue. But dude, the what are these things called? The flame cannon and the Skulder Guard were just doing a lot of damage, but the Skulder Guard only got 7 kills versus the flame cannon got 130.
Yeah, the flame cannon I think got some changes in Mortal Empires to make it much more effective, but Skulder Guard are like, I don't know, I've tried them in a multitude of matchups, and honestly, I feel like regular Iron Drakes would have just been better. Like Skulder Guard
I thought they were the regular Iron Drakes. That's why I was like, oh shit, the new Iron Drakes are gonna fuck me up.
Well, Skulder Guard do actually pretty decent damage against like Graveguard and things like that, but they don't seem as efficient as like versus lightly armored troops like Crypt Ghouls and Cryptors and things like that.
Not against the might of the Strigoi army of Terrorgeists.
The Strigoi Haggard King.
Dude,
yeah,
dude.
Skulder Guard just seem a little overpriced to me.
Haggard King.
He is. Look at him. He's just like all like it's all
dude, look,
terrible.
he's just got like his lipstick around his lips. Like, am I pretty now, Turin?
Just looking in a mirror, just like
crooked finger like dragged up and down your nose.
Yeah. Oh man, I love the Strigoi. They're going to become the new Black Coach meme. You know,
dude, if they add like Usher on and like some more Strigoi, like the big name Strigoi, that'd be really cool. Like, but
that could be like some free LC that they do. You know, to kind of tide us over in the long wait for 3.
For sure, I'd be down.
Well, is there one last question before we conclude? Is there like, I know the vampire counts in the Tomb Kings, and the Tomb Kings, you know, hopefully will get announced relatively soon. But is there like some sort of a rivalry between the two factions? Did they have like a history?
Hardcore.
They do.
Hardcore. Yeah. So, the Tomb Kings were basically so the very first vampire was a Tomb King, and she converted the rest of like her royal court to vampires, and the Tomb Kings were like, nah, not having this. And they went over to Vampire Land, went whooping some ass, and all the vampires like spread to the winds, and then Nagash was like, yo, I command you to come help me out. And then when the Tomb Kings put the kibosh on Nagash, they like split again to the 7 winds. So basically the Tomb Kings hate vampires. Hate. In fact, there's a lot of times in the lore where the Tomb Kings rally with mortal armies to go crush vampires.
Got it.
That's how much they hate.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of stories of actually I think it's Morcane. And Morcane is the city that's founded by the Strigoi, Ashoron, like the king of all Strigoi, and I think it's like Tomb Kings that come and give a good shellacking there as well. I can't remember. I thought it was just a big giant greenskin wog, but I think also there is some Tomb King action. They just come in and just go to town on everything.
So Tomb Kings aren't necessarily evil then. They're just kind of like, you know, it's the nature.
They kind of want to just stay in Khemri. They don't ever want to leave it for the most part. So Tomb Kings are like actually like kind of sentient, and they all serve Cetra, and Cetra for the most
every skeleton in their rank and file is a sentient being essentially.
For the most part, like I mean, it doesn't hold a job down or anything like that, but they all willingly serve Cetra. They're not summoned up against their will as dead automatons.
Got it. Yeah, that's cool, man. I hope they get announced soon. Wouldn't that be like a cool? Yeah, and I think you were speculating they might get announced on like Halloween or something.
Right? Wouldn't that be like a great Halloween announcement? Like, yo, here's a spooky announcement from Creative Assembly. I'd
be so hyped.
British people that
would be amazing, man. That'd be amazing.
Get into Halloween like us Americans do, like just all sorts of like drunk apples and bobbing for penis or whatever it is. I can't remember what the game is.
Just getting wild.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, yeah, that was a good spooky game, man. Very well played.
Dude, and spooky indeed. I'm scared.
Maybe we'll have a few more Haggard Halloween. You know, maybe we'll do I think ItalianSpartacus had the idea to do a Halloween free-for-all with all the evil Haggard factions. So we'll definitely have to do that in the next few days.
Yeah, we'll have that hopefully coming your way here, guys.
All right. Well, thanks again for playing, man. And if you guys haven't, go check out ItalianSpartacus on the YouTube. Definitely a great channel. And
if you haven't already seen Turin's videos, he's one of the least competitive and doesn't really know a lot about the actual quick battle realm. But he's fun to watch a couple times if you want to see how someone loses games.
Yeah, good for a cheap laugh.
Yeah, good for a chuckle. Oh, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good one and take care.
Yeah, take care, guys. Cheers.